Good evening, team. Thank you for another great week of teaching and learning last week. Let's get this week started with some shout-outs. First, huge shout-out to Miss Searles and Miss Alexander for their leadership on many of the great Black History Month experiences that we will be taking part in this month. Way to go. Huge shout-out to Mr. Mananigan for introducing some interactive writing strategies in his LLI groups for some awesome outcomes for his kids. Shout out to Miss Wen for teaching her students specific strategies to identify text structures during her ELA lessons. Shout out to Miss Searles for utilizing all 5 senses in a recent lesson on making inferences. And a big shout out to the entire school for doing such a great job of accurately assessing our students during our internal MOY assessment window. We hit 100% in DIBELS, and we're just a handful of students away on TRC, iReady, and RI, and we'll be sure to get those closed up before the close of the MOY window for the district later this week. Shout out to Miss Powell for providing leadership in Miss Steele's Montessori classroom during her leave, and for getting some rave reviews from Central Office in the process. Last but not least, shout out to LaShonda Thigpen, our very own 3rd grade math rock star, who just got news that she will be a published author as a book deal for her first novel came through this weekend. Congratulations. Now for a few reminders. Bulletin boards should have been updated for the start of Advisory 3. Please ensure that your bulletin board is updated with an engaging design and excellent student work. Report card comments are being reviewed at this time, and edits are being sent back to teachers. Please ensure that your edits to the report card feedback and comments are updated by Tuesday morning, February 5th at 8 a.m. to ensure that the front office team has time to print report cards for delivery Tuesday, February 5th in the afternoon. Remember that I.S. Jackson and her team will be coming to visit Null tomorrow, Monday, February 4th, to see more of the great work that you all have been doing. Let's make sure that our Null stars really shine on Monday. There is an LSAT meeting tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, February 5th from 3:40 to 5 o'clock. This meeting is with regards to the 2019-2020 budget and is contingent upon that budget's release. I'll be sure to keep LSAT updated. NAEP testing will be taking place this Wednesday, February 6th for our 4th graders. Let's be sure that we set an ideal testing environment on Wednesday to ensure that our kids can show their absolute best. Remember that your first monthly newsletters will be going home Wednesday, February 13th, meaning that drafts are due this Wednesday, February 6th, by close of business to Lappy, Lee, and Stabler for feedback. Thank you to Ms. Proctor and Mr. Moore for already getting their drafts turned in. For those of you who have not already submitted your Black History Month Living Museum topic proposal, please do so by close of business Monday, otherwise a topic will be submitted for you. Thank you to those team members who have already done so. I want to provide some clarity for our Advisory 3 walkthroughs. As we evolve as a school, so will our look-fors on instructional walkthroughs. As of right now, instructional leaders will be focusing on a few key things. These are things that we should see as we head into every classroom. Many teachers are already doing a great job with these, and as we evolve as a team, so will our look-fors. For math lessons, we should see the following 3 things. First, alignment between the objective, the task, and the assessment. Regardless of which portion of the lesson we come in during, we should be able to see some sort of alignment between what the target for the day is and how it's being taught and then later assessed. Second, we should see the use of manipulatives as often as is appropriate for the particular skill. Manipulatives should be out and accessible for students, and we should see evidence of them either using them or having previously used them when it made the most sense to help students model certain strategies. Third, we should see evidence of your 4 rotations, including small group time with the teacher, ST Math, iReady, and independent work focused on park-aligned tasks, more practice, or individual games in math. For ELA lessons, we should see the following 3 things. First, alignment between the objective, the task, and the assessment. Again, looking to make sure that no matter what part of the lesson we observe, we get a chance to see that there's a connection between that target, how it's being taught, and how we're assessing mastery. Second, we should see evidence of blended learning targets and mastery. We should see evidence for tracking across the classroom so that we can ensure our students are pushing to meet those targets. Third, we should see students engaging with a text, a written response, or a speaking opportunity at all times. This means even if students are listening to a particular text or someone reading aloud, that they have access to a text to read along, or they have a note-taking template or graphic organizer to be writing their own responses, or they're being queued up for a speaking opportunity with their classmates. For all non-math or ELA classes, we should still see some of the same core pieces, including alignment between the objective, the task, and the assessment. Second, we should see meaningful opportunities for students to read, write, speak, or model at all times. Third, we should see evidence of small group instruction opportunities for students. If you have any questions regarding any of these instructional look-fors, don't hesitate to reach out to me, Assistant Principal Lee, or Assistant Principal Stabler to provide further clarity. I'm looking forward to another great week of teaching and learning. As we get ready, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for what you do. What you do matters, and you matter. I'm thinking about a quote from Dr. Ibram X. Kendi, one of my favorite authors right now, and I'll leave you with that for this week. Dr. Ibram X. Kendi recently said, "If you don't know Black history, then you don't know American history. If you don't know American history, then you don't know America. If you don't know America, then you don't know yourself." Let us all take advantage of this Black History Month.